So, so tell me about your journey to, how did you go? By road, you flew, or you did?
To Sylhet?
Yeah.
I went by road from Tripura.
Oh, you crossed from Tripura?
Yeah, I went through the Akhaura border.
Okay.
And
why not the other borders? There isn't open in Silchar? Silchar?
Yeah, there is another border through Silchar. But unfortunately, if you want to go through that border, you have to surrender your passport, which get processed in Agartala and then comes back. I didn't want to surrender.
I didn't really want to. Ridiculous.
Yes, it happens to everybody who has to go through that Jokigonj or whatever. So I didn't want to surrender my American passport. I went directly to Agartala, where the passport office is, and got my passport done within few hours in Agartala itself. Then I moved from there.
So that means you got the visa done, or
the visa through
Agartala. Yeah. Okay, I have one. So then, how did you go?
Then I went through Agartala. Through Akhaura border. Then I had a friend with me who had some relations in a place called Madhopur, which is in between Sylhet and Dhaka.
Yes.
We stayed in Madhopur couple of days. Then one of my uncles from Sylhet, who also has a house in Dhaka, he came along and we went to Sylhet.
Okay. So you met your uncle also?
Yeah.
So after how many years you're meeting?
I have never met him before. This was the first time I met.
Okay. So how did you connect?
We connected through some of his relatives who lives in
Silchar.
In Silchar, yeah.
Okay. So you came, and then you went to your old Sylhet as well as to your Renga.
Yeah.
Right. So where did you stay?
In Sylhet, I stayed with my uncle has a house in Sylhet. I stayed there.
Okay. So now tell me about this time. What was the reception in his house? How did you feel?
Well, of course, they were. We met for the first time again, so the reception was very good, and we met many of his relatives who were staying in Sylhet, and they still do.
Okay.
So that was a very good meeting, although it was for the first time we met.
Yeah. So very, very nice. So I'm almost coming to the end. But can you tell me why, for example, Assam is in the majority? Why Muslims from there didn't flee to go to Bangladesh, whereas Bangladesh is a Muslim majority? Why the minor Hindus fled to Assam?
This is a very complicated issue, but my personal feeling is that the government of Bangladesh, or at that time Pakistan, did not arrange for any security for the Hindus there, and even now Hindus don't have a very good security in that country at present, Bangladesh. Whereas the government of India, present India, probably had given more security to the Muslims, so they didn't have to flee. This is my personal opinion, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, but yeah. So, as I said, we are almost coming to the end. So, if people ask you now, what's your desh? What do you say?
Right now, officially I say my desh is USA because I'm a US citizen. But when people ask me where would you like to stay, I still think if I was given the choice, I would go back and stay in Sylhet.
Okay, very nice. So, is there anything that would you like to say that I didn't ask you?
Well, I brought up some issue about where I'm staying now in Silchar, and probably
in Assam.
In Assam, and probably you know that there is a problem brewing there regarding NRC and D-voters and all that. And I have given a book to you written by Arijit Aditya. If you go through this, you can find more about it.
But tell us, for the rest of the people,
and
what is the problem?
This is a big issue because people from Bangladesh, particularly Bengali Hindus from Bangladesh, who had to flee to Assam because of its contiguity. Even now,
But it was part of, Sylhet was part of Assam, so
Yes.
they had birthright to go there.
they have birthright to go there, but unfortunately, some people are not accepting it. Some people are not accepting it. They still think that Hindu Bengalis from Bangladesh are infiltrators, quote unquote infiltrators in Assam, which is very sad. And many people in Hindu Bengalis in Assam have very difficult time getting their NRC.
What is NRC? Please tell
This
us.
is the National Registration of
Card.
Citizenship. Yeah.
Basically,
So
it's
there
a-
are many people who are still disenfranchised. They don't have a country of their own. They are neither Bangladeshi, they are not Indian, so they are hanging in the middle.
So approximately how many people do you think?
I don't have the exact statistics, but it is in many lakhs.
Or millions?
Yeah, probably millions. Yeah.
Lakhs is 100,000, several 100,000.
Yeah.
So, but that's also in Silchar area or in the Brahmaputra Valley? Area?
Both Barak Valley and Brahmaputra Valley.
Okay. So in both areas, they are disenfranchising people who had Indian citizenship, were born there. Now they are not given.
They did not have Indian citizenship. They migrated from Bangladesh or so-called East Pakistan. But unfortunately, the government of Assam is asking for documents which they don't have because they had to flee. They had to come with us
With their shirts and sari on their back.
Right.
Yeah. So they want more documents.
They want more document to prove that they are original inhabitant of this Assam.
Is it? Do you think Muslim migrants from Bangladesh are facing the same problem, or is a different one?
It's a different one because Muslims are very united and they are very savvy politically. And so they have arranged for their papers well ahead of time. So very few of them will be unable to show their original
Disenfranchisement.
yeah.
But they are showing their document that they are Assamese.
Not Assamese, but they are inhabitant of Barak Valley. Not necessarily Assamese.
So Muslim Bengalis are able to show those papers,
Yeah.
but not Hindu Bengalis.
Hindu Bengalis because they had to flee from the other country.
Yeah, but Muslim. I'm talking about not the Muslim citizens there, but I'm talking about they are Muslim Bangladeshis also.
Yes, because they have a very good, what shall I say, they are very politically very savvy and organized, and probably they have gotten their papers well organized well before these things happened.
Okay, that's very sad, very serious.
But unfortunately, the people who are affected are the very poor people who cannot afford to take recourse to any legal profession.
But what about the Bengali Hindu leaders?
That's the most unfortunate thing. Bengali Hindu leaders are not coming to the front to solve this problem. They are not standing up for these people. That is very unfortunate.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
That's all I can say for the time being, and I want to thank you for.
Thank you for your time.
For showing me all
we
this
really
ISPaD.
appreciate you. Your